you want to take the lead on this one? I didn't know what you wanted to do. And welcome to KR Sabers Buy One Replicas in the flesh, sitting right here next to me.
One replica's here in the house.
After a, how many hours flight?
20.
20?
No, 21.
21 hours?
Yeah. Brisbane.
21, Brisbane to Dubai.
14 hours Brisbane, Dubai. And 7 hours Dubai, London.
So Francisco's here for the Ahsoka Tano Rebels launch, which Francisco will kindly display one of them for you now. Where's the main hilt? It's a bit of a messy workshop today, but we've been hard at work making sure everything's prepared for everyone on Thursday, May the 4th, so that they can get their hands on this limited run. Basically what this video is going to talk about is how the hilts assemble and what you'll get in the package, and any other queries or questions that you guys might have.
It's all pretty much covered in the assembling vid.
Yeah.
And well, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yes, exactly. That's the one thing that we like to do. Francisco spent a great deal of time making sure that these were as perfect as possible. I think the fruits of his labour definitely shows. Obviously, with our partnership, we want to bring it to you at an affordable price and as high a quality as possible. We're really happy with how everything turned out. And fingers crossed, you guys will want to jump on the run and get one of them before they sell out. So let's go over to the assembly video. So guys, this is what you'll be receiving in the order that you place when the run launches on May the 4th. You'll notice you have the Ahsoka main body with its lid. You have the Ahsoka Shoto body with 2 lids. You have one for sound and one for cosplay purposes or display purposes. Some people might not want to see those sound holes. You'll also get 2 steel washers, which are these 2 pieces here. That's for in case you want to convert the 1" to a 7/8 inch adapter. You'll also get 2 screen accurate blade plugs, one for the Shoto, one for the main. You'll get the side Greeblies, the sort of belt clip Greeblies, the 2 belt clips, 2 emitters, one for the main, one for the Shoto. You'll get the black and white block, which goes in the main body, along with its sort of cover tech style Greeblie on the side there. And you'll have all the fasteners that you require. We'll be using some demo fasteners just for this video purpose, but you will have the intended fasteners in the package. We had some custom screws made with very small heads so that you can actually get in there and screw them in, which I'll demonstrate in a second. So we'll start by assembling the main hilt. So what you'll do is you'll get your main hilt here, and then you'll get your emitter piece. The anodized one is for the main hilt, and you'll just slide it in depending on which way you want your blade retention screw. I usually have mine at the bottom, and that'll go in this part here. You'll see that inside the hilt is where your tri-cree LED will go, along with its lens. So that will go and sit in here, and this sort of clamps down on it, so keeps it nice and safe, and it's a very snug fit, so it's really nice. And we'll put that in there. Then you'll get your 2 screws that are included, and there's 2 holes. You pop one in. I'll show you like this. Pop one in, and you can just use any sort of tool just to get it to sit in there. Pop the other one in, and then you can use a long screwdriver or hex driver and start screwing it in there, and then it will start to clamp down on the emitter piece. So if I just screw those, you can see there's plenty of room in here for electronics. The prototypes are currently with Cedric from Goth3 Designs to design the chassis. So you've got the emitter piece on there now, nice and tight. Those 2 screws hold it there very nicely just inside there. Once you've done that, you can get your lid, and you'll notice there's 2 holes. You'll have one hole which is tapped for a recharge port, and another hole which is for securing the lid, as well as the upper hole for securing the lid. So if you want to put your recharge port in, you want to put it in before you put this on. So I've got a recharge port here, and I'll just screw that on here. So that's the recharge port on there. Then you can get your block, and you can place it in here like that. This will go over it, and you'll see it's a sort of seamless finish. You wouldn't really know. And then I've got a small countersunk bolt which will come with the kit, and I'll just screw that on here. Just get this. So you see that sits nice and flush now above there. Then you'll get your CoverTech Greeblie style thing, and you can screw that onto the recharge port. So that will be essentially where your recharge port is when you come to install. So I've just got a kill key here, and you can put that on like that. Then on the other side you've got this hole which you take your washers and grey screws. Oh, dropped one.
Take the other one.
Take the other one. Got it. So you take your washer and screw. Thank you, Francisco, my helpful assistant. And you'll screw that on there. And then you've got your D-ring last, or D-ring attachment. So you'll put that on like this. Just slide it on like that. There are two holes. One of them is for this small Greeblie, which I believe goes on the bottom one, like so. And then you'll also have a M4 screw which goes on here just for securing it. The one that you'll get in the package will be a nice countersunk version, not these ones that we've just used for demonstration purposes. And then you have your blade plug, your accurate blade plug, which goes in there, and it's an M3 screw. You screw that on, and that is the first one. That's the first one assembled. Then for the second one, depending on what lid you want to choose, for this one I'll just be using the static lid. I've just put the vented one to one side. So you'll get your main body, and then this piece here is tapped for the recharge port. So on the body there's a hole. You just want to put that in there, and then get your recharge port and screw it in from the inside, and that will keep that on. So from the inside you want to get your recharge port and just slowly begin to screw that in. It can be a bit fidgety, but once you get it, it's very simple. You may need to trim your recharge port legs when you're doing the install, but I trim my recharge port legs all the time anyway. So that'll be your recharge port for the Shoto. I'll just put a kill key in there, like so. Then we're going to attach our emitter, exact same fashion as before. You want to get the one that has no anodizing on it. Bay retention facing down, pop it in there. Get your screws, pop them in. Get this here. So you've got your screws in there now, and you just want to tighten those. Obviously using a 90-degree Allen key will probably be easier, but just for video purposes, just want to get this done quickly. So emitter's attached, recharge port's attached. Then you want to get your lid, pop it on there like that. You can get your screw and washer for the top retention, like so. Retain that. Get your D-ring. Put that one on, and get your M4 screw to stop the lid from flying off, And then you get the blade plug, display plug, and there. And then just screw that with the blade retention. Same situation with the heatsink, similar method. So that is the Shoto hilt, that is the main hilt. Then you have your 2 washers also. The switch holes, there is one switch hole located underneath the sabers. If you want to drill another switch hole, if you want to have a saber with aux effects, you can. It's a simple saber to clamp down in the vise due to its profile. You could easily clamp that down and have it straight. And just dial in your tools to drill another accurate hole. Cedric from Guthrie Design is designing the chassis at the moment, so he'll be working on that and getting it uploaded as fast as possible for all the types of builds. The D-rings will come not attached. You'll need to attach the D-rings yourself, which is simple enough to do anyway, but they will be supplied. Obviously you don't have to have a 7/8 inch blade. It does have a 1 inch blade socket. It's just not very deep, but with the 7/8 one you can get a bit extra blade depth using those washers, but it's totally up to you. You will need to sort of fasten the washer onto a 7/8 inch blade in order to get it to fix properly, so that you might want to use it for light dueling or for cosplay, because some people prefer the thinner blade, so we wanted to give you that option of having thinner blades as well. Regarding price and availability, the hilts are going to be £600 for the pair. In dollars, I think that's at today's rate about $750 for the pair, and that is excluding shipping. They will be shipped all tracked and insured. I won't offer any other sort of snail mail option. They will only be shipped, tracked and insured. So hopefully that's covered all of your questions, guys. So guys, that was the assembly video there. Thanks again so much for watching. Obviously the details have been covered in the video, but if you do have any more questions, you can send me an email. If you have any technical questions about it, perhaps any questions regarding the shipping, or if it could be sent to an installer, if you want it sent to an installer, just message me. I can try and arrange that for you. It should be absolutely fine. Or if you want me to hold it to ship it until a certain date, maybe you're away on holiday or something, please just let me know and I'll take care of that for you. Once the orders are placed, they're not going to ship next day. We have to work together in making sure everything's packed properly and done. So I'd say from the time that you place the order, within the week, within sort of 7 days, the order should ship. So please, as excited as you may be, give us some time for packing the orders, because they're an expensive set of hilts as outlined in the assembly video, and we want to make sure that they get to you safe and sound. Any closing statement?
You're so talkative.
What, on the I have a lot to say.
I know.
KR Sabers signing out.
One Replica signing out.
And we shall see you again on Thursday. Peace!